So today's video is on my skincare and body care routine. If you're curious about what I use on my skin and my face and my body, stay tuned. This video was inspired by one of my subscribers or viewers who asked me what my skincare routine was on one of my short videos. So I'm going to be going into all the products I use. It's quite a lot, but you're probably wondering, do I use all these products? The answer is yes, and I'm going to explain and walk you through what my routine is from head to toe. So, an introduction. Hello, my name is Ashanwa. Welcome to LAJA. This is a channel dedicated to African fashion, prints, and textiles. I'm very passionate about the beauty, diversity, and versatility, and I really seek to promote it and make this a space for all things African fashion, and beauty, and lifestyle. So if that's something you're interested in, I encourage you to stick around, subscribe, like this video, ask any questions you have here in the replay or on the live, and we'll begin. So for me personally, my ethos on skincare is that it's super important because your skin is your largest organ and it's your most visible organ and the one that is a signature of health. Your skin reflects how things are going on the inside. So I feel like it's important to pay attention and also take care of it because it's tied to one's confidence, self-esteem, and your perceived value in this world. So I'm going to start with the type of skin I have. I have combination oily skin. I do have acne prone skin. It's also pretty sensitive as well. So a lot of the products that I use are geared towards sensitive skin. And I also am the kind of person that when I find the products that I love, I stick with it. I don't consider myself a product junkie unless in a few categories like my body butters, but I do stay with my tried and true products and I just stick with it and I stick with what works and what gives me results. So starting with in shower care. So what do I use to shower and take my bath? I shower twice a day and I'm also a bath girly, so I take baths at least once a week with Epsom salt and essential oils as well. But for showering, I use the African net sponge. So this is my tried and true. I have tried other loofahs and hand sponges, but this is the best. It's what I used growing up. For those of you that don't know, I'm Nigerian. I used this growing up in my household and it's never failed me. I find that this gives me the exfoliation that I need, and you can easily find this on Amazon if you just search African net sponge. It's very affordable, it doesn't hold bacteria, and it gets the job done. I always feel super squeaky clean once I'm done using this sponge. So on to the next point, which is my body care product. So what do I use as my soaps? I don't really use shower gels. I'm more of a bar soap girly. So I have a few soaps, but I would say that my go-to, my favorite is goat milk soap. I love goat milk soap and I've used it for years and years and years. It's my tried and true. Goat milk is a gentle exfoliator. It's great for sensitive skin, which I have, and it's an all-round moisturizing agent as well. So this is the one of the brands of goat milk that I use. It's from an Etsy shop. I told you all I love Etsy. It's from an Etsy shop called Soap Pharmacy, Chestnut Hill Soap Pharmacy, and she makes these amazing bar soaps made from goat milk and they're handmade with love in California. So I've been purchasing from her for over 8 years now and I have no plans in stopping. Her soaps are amazing and they're also fragrance free, so if you have sensitive skin or you're sensitive to fragrances, this should work for you. I highly recommend it. The next soap I also rotate around is one I got on at TJ Maxx. This is by Beekman 1802. Is their almond honey cookie soap. I like to use this when I'm just craving something with a fragrance, and this is also a goat milk soap, as you can see. It smells really good and it's a goat milk soap, so I picked this up while I was at TJ Maxx and I'm looking forward to using it. And then the third one that I also rotate through is one I got off of Amazon, and this is by Australian Botanical Soap. They do make goat milk soap as well, so you notice that a common thread across all the products, but bath products I have, is they are goat milk based. And this particular brand, they do have a goat milk line, but they also have other lines as well. So I think this one is a lemongrass and mare one, which is green, and it smells amazing. I think they scent it with essential oil, so it's not going to irritate your skin. And then they also have this manuka honey and jojoba oil as well. So this line is really good. It's from Amazon, and I'm going to show you all the brand. So it is Botanical Soap. Yeah, Australian Botanical Soap, and they do make goat milk soap as well. So this is it for my body care. So those are the three products that I use for my body care. They are all goat milk soap, and I have no plans on changing that because it works for me and I'm sticking to it. And I definitely recommend it. Have you tried goat milk soap? I would love to know what your thoughts are on that ingredient in skincare or body care. So now we're still in the shower. We are going to go to my facial wash. What do I use to wash my face? Like I said, I have oily combination skin and acne prone skin as well. So I have two cleansers. One contains an active ingredient, salicylic acid, and another is just a very plain, simple facial cleanser that is gentle on the skin. So I actually got this as a gift from a co-worker, but this is the Dr. Lift Acne Cleanser. It's a salicylic acid based cleanser and it's great for acne. This is what I'm using currently, and for me, I wash my face once a day, and that is at night after I've taken off all my makeup. And the reason being, I actually got this trick from my mom, who is going to be 50 this year. She said that I should try it out, and I noticed that when I wash my face once a day and I skip it in the mornings and I just rinse my face with plain water, I noticed that my face gets less oily across the day. So that's a tip I'm sharing that I got from my mom, and I encourage you to try as well. If you have oily skin, try not washing your face in the morning unless you work out. If you work out, that's a different case. But if you're just waking up and just showering and getting ready for the day, skip the cleanser and see how your face responds in terms of oiliness across the day. So I like this facial cleanser so far. I think it helps keep some of my pimples and acne spots at bay, and it's also gentle too. It doesn't dry out the skin. The second cleanser I use is just a plain cleanser. It is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair cleanser. This has 15 amino acids, so it contains peptides, and it's a fragrance-free facial wash that is very gentle on the skin, and it doesn't strip my skin, and I find that my skin responds really well to this. So I alternate between these two. So this doesn't have any actives in it, so if you're someone that is layering on actives like retinols, AHAs and BHAs, this is a really good cleanser to use as your base. So that is it for my shower routine. So we've gone through my soaps, we've gone through my African net sponge, which is what I use to wash my body, and we've gone through my facial wash. So now we're going to come out of the shower. Okay, so we're all wet, we have our towel on, and now it's time to moisturize. This is where I have the most product, and I'm going to explain to you my process and my logic. So I'm someone that is big on not just feeling good, but I also love to smell good as well. And the genesis of smelling good begins in the shower. So of course you have your soap and you have your water, but your body lotions and body butters and body creams make a huge difference in how long your scents last, and it can really add moisture and scent to your hygiene routine. So I like to use a mixture of scented body lotions, and I also have some fragrance-free ones, and I'll explain what I use them for. But let's start with the fragrance-free ones. So the first one that I've used for years, and this is great for sensitive skin, is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is in the fragrance free version. So for me, I laser my skin. I laser my skin. I do laser hair removal, full body. And typically I like to use this when I first get my laser treatments done, because the skin is extra sensitive and you don't want to have any fragrance done. And also the skin is irritated too. So you want something that's super gentle, moisturizing, and will help repair the skin barrier that the laser may have damaged from the treatment. Not damage like you're burning, but damage like it's compromised. And I find that this does the trick. I'm actually about to run out, but I love this ointment, or this body cream. I think it contains colloidal oatmeal as well, which is a skin protectant. So it's really good for protecting the skin and healing the barrier. I've used this for years, and I like to use this when I don't know what fragrance I want to wear and I just want a clean base, or if I'm not just feeling like smelling like anything, I like to use this as my base, and it's highly moisturizing as well. So that's the first one. So it's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in the fragrance free version. Okay, so the second one, and I actually recently got lasered. I did my upper body this past weekend. So I am following this routine where I'm using the fragrance free version at night. And this is the same cream, but this is in the scent Juicy Peach. And this one is also great. It's also safe to use if you've recently gotten lasered as well. It has all the benefits of the fragrance free one, but it has a very light peach scent to it that it doesn't linger long. It's not going to be a beast mode kind of a fragrance, and it's also not irritating to your skin as well. So typically I would use this at night, and then I would use this during the day. And I do layer my body lotions with body butters, which I'm gonna get into. Just calm down. Okay, we're gonna get there. But I love this, and I like getting it in different scents because I just like to experiment with scents. So I recently purchased a peach perfume, so that's why I picked up this one. And yeah, it has a very light peach scent to it, and I like to layer this and pair it with Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. It's a really good combination. And yeah, so this is the second body lotion I have for my laser days, or the days when I just want something super light. Now onto my heavily scented body lotions and body butters. I'm going to go through all of them now. So the first one is this one from EOS. It's the vanilla cashmere one. This stuff smells amazing. It smells like vanilla, and like nutty vanilla, and it's really really good. And I love layering this on days when I'm wearing a vanilla scent. And again, if you all want to see, I know you all had asked for my skincare, my body care routine, but if you want to see my perfume collection as well, I'm happy to share, but I'm not going to go into that today. But this is very moisturizing. I think this is like my third bottle of this lotion. It's great, and I highly recommend if you like vanilla. I also have it in the jasmine peach scent as well. So when I'm craving something that is more fruity and florally as well, I like to wear this. This is actually about to finish, so I like to use this one as well. It smells really really good. And this is the lightest scenting one I have, and it is in the scent Fresh and Cozy. I love using this at nighttime because I find it very fresh and cozy, or for days when I'm wearing like a very fresh light scent. So this is very clean. It has a very clean scent to it, and I like it. So these three body lotions from EOS, they're very very moisturizing. They're great for winter weather. I've used them during winter, and I've layered them with my body butter, which I will share very shortly. But they're very moisturizing, so they not only smell good, but they also moisturize your skin as well. And then I have more body butters, I know. And yes, I do use all these. These are the ones I use them. I really pick my body butters based on my mood, what I feel like smelling like, and what I'm feeling. So I do shower twice a day and I go through these quite a bit. So I know it seems like a lot, but I do use these products. I just love like showering and taking care of myself and my skin. And I do get compliments on how I smell quite a bit, so, and how soft my skin is. So I think I know a thing or two. So the next body butter I have is this one. I got this from TJ Maxx. This is it. It is the Manuka Honey Body Butter with macadamia. And this stuff is amazing. It has a very light honey smell. I do know the fragrances I like to pair this with, but I like pairing this. I like pairing this with my Dior Hypnotic Poison, and they pair really well together. Or I also wear perfume to bed at night, so I like to wear this with. So the perfume I like to pair this with is the Dior Hypnotic Poison. Also super moisturizing too. And then the next body butter I have is this eucalyptus and aloe one by the brand Seroa. This is what she looks like. I also got this from TJ Maxx too. And this is a very light scent. And this is also one I would wear on the days when I don't want to smell like much. But, and I love eucalyptus. Like, I'm such a big essential oils junkie person. And eucalyptus is one of my favorite scents. So I love smelling like it because I like to have the aromatherapy benefits of the eucalyptus. And of course, aloe vera is very moisturizing on the skin. So this is another body butter that I really love to use during the day or at night. And then the last body butter I have, these ones are all non-exfoliating. I'm going to go through the exfoliating lotions I have as well. I know, just calm down. We're getting there. And then this last one is the Nourishing Cream by Solo Ibiza. I also got this from TJ Maxx. Yo, don't sleep on TJ Maxx, but it's called Barcelona Bliss. And this is just a very light, floral, fruity, it smells so good, fruity fragrance as well. And I like to pair this one with my Victoria's Secret Bombshell because it has a very juicy scent to it. And it just layers so well with that perfume. So that is it for my hydrating and moisturizing body lotions and body butter. So we went through the ones that I use for when I get laser hair removal done, and the ones that I like to use when my skin is normal and not as sensitive, essentially. So now at night, I don't use physical exfoliators. Everything I do is chemically done. I use chemical exfoliators. That's just my preference. The only physical exfoliation I do is the African net sponge, and this will get you right if you have rashes or any form of crocro, like they call it. It will get you right. But the bulk of my body exfoliation, I like to do it with AHAs and BHAs. And my preference is the Amlactin Healing Intense Healing Ointment. So this is, it has 15% lactic acid, and I only use this at night. So I exfoliate my body with this about 3 to 4 nights a week. And I find that this keeps my skin very smooth. It keeps it bump free and even as well. So I highly recommend this. I've been using this for years since I discovered it, and it does a really good job at evening out your skin. If you have hyperpigmentation, if you have bumps, if you have rashes, if you have like dead dry skin, this is great. So I like to use this only at night because it does contain lactic acid, which is an exfoliant, a chemical exfoliant, and can increase your sensitivity to the sun. So that is it for lotions. And so now okay, let's paint the picture. I've gotten out of the shower. I've applied one of my many body butters, just one, not all of them together, just one. I've applied one. Now I really want to lock in the scent and the moisture of my body butter. What do I use? Well, I have a homemade, I wouldn't be Nigerian without this, honestly. I have my homemade shea butter mix that I use as my oil. So typically, you can use your body butters and your body lotions first on damp skin, and then you want to lock it in with an oil. Well, I use a body butter, so I make this shea butter mix from shea butter, argan oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, and essential oils as well. And this stuff smells amazing because, you know, I have to put a fragrance in everything, period. So I use this on top of a pair a lotion or a cream or a body butter with this shea butter mix, and I'm good to go. Girl, when I tell you I'm not ashy who? Ashy where? Never. Like literally never. Never. Ever, ever, ever. My skin is glowy because of the shea butter mix that I also apply on top, and I really lock in the moisture during the day and also overnight as well. I do this overnight as well. So when I apply on exfoliation days, I would use the amlactin, and then I will top it off with the shea butter to really lock in the moisture. And this is extremely beneficial during winter or the drier months when things are dry, essentially. So yeah, that is it for my body. I know we spent quite a bit of time on it, but I do put a lot into my skincare. So I'm going to look at the comments before I continue. And we'll move on. Hi, hello, thank you all so much for joining. Jaden, Ishmael, Julie Grace, Lane Staley, Dimpy. So Dimpy is asking, where are you from? I'm Nigerian. I'm a Niger babe. I'm from Delta State in Nigeria. So I'm an Ika girl as well. So South, Ika Northeast. That's where I'm from. So where are you from? But that's all the comments that I have so far. So we're gonna get back into the video. So, okay, let's see. Oh, Dimpy, you're from India. Wow, hi. Thank you so much for joining the live right now. We're talking about skincare and body care because one of my subscribers asked what my skincare and body care routine is, and I'm spilling all the tea. So we're done with the body now. So all of that is done. We're moisturized, we're sealed, we're oiled up, and we're glowing. And we're already smelling good. And we don't even have perfume on yet. Listen, I got you. So we're going to move on to the face, my face routine. What do I do when I get out of the shower? So I've cleansed my face. If it's during the day, I skip the facial wash, which I already walked you all through. Unless I exercise or I sweat, then I wash my face with the facial wash. But if it's at night and I'm taking off my makeup, like I have makeup on right now and I want to take it off, this is what I use to take off my makeup. I use the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, and this is the only cleansing balm I've used for as long as I remember wearing makeup. Like I've not used anything else. I haven't tried anything else, and I can vouch for this product. I even have it in the larger size, as you can see. Like that's how much of a fan I am. It is fragrance free, and I just use this all over my face to take off my makeup, and I rinse it off and all my makeup is gone. And that's all that I use to take off my makeup. So the Clinique Cleansing Balm. Okay, so I've taken off my makeup, I've washed my face. So yes, I do double cleanse. If you're wondering, I do double cleanse. So I use an oil cleaner, an oil cleanser, and then I follow up with a regular gel or cream cleanser. Okay, so we've gone through the makeup remover. Now onto the skincare routine, the actual skincare routine. So let's start with the day. I follow a very simple skincare, what I consider simple compared to everyone else in the market on the internet. I don't do a 10 care Korean skincare routine. I like to keep things simple because my focus is on consistency and my focus is on efficacy. So I first of all start off with a cleansing pad. So I have this Medicube pore zero pore pads. These are AHA pads and BHA pads, and I use these on all over my face in the morning only in the morning. And I also use it under my arms as well. So if you want to lighten your underarms, so let me just show you, this probably TMI, but you can see that my underarms are pretty even. And the reason for that is because I use these pads, these exfoliating pads on my underarms during the day. So not only does it help keep the stench away, it exfoliates my underarms and it keeps it even and toned. So I got this off of Amazon. So if you search Medicube Zero Pore Pad on Amazon, you'll be able to find this there. So I use this on my face and on my underarms as well. It's pretty inexpensive and affordable for what it is. I think it's a Korean brand, a Korean skincare brand, and it's really good. So I start with the exfoliating pads in the morning. Then I follow up with a hydrating toner. This is by Paikangyu. It's their Essence Toner. And this is what she looks like. I just put a spray head so I could get it out easily. But it usually comes with a black cap. And this just helps me. I just spray it onto my arm, my hands. And I tap it into my face. And this is the hydrating toner that is really, 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 really good. So I applied that toner to hydrate my face after the exfoliating toner. And then, so since we're in the day routine, during the day, I use vitamin C, because vitamin C is great for enhancing your sunscreen, your SPF, but it's also great for fading dark spots and hyperpigmentation, which I do experience as well. I have makeup on right now, so you can't really see it, but I do have some hyperpigmentation from post-acne scars. So I use the CeraVe Vitamin C serum, and you can get this easily at Walmart. I've been using it for quite some time now. I do want to try a different serum after this one just to see if it's stronger, but so far this is what I've been using for over a year now, and I quite like it. It gives my skin a nice glow. Then for my daytime moisturizer, I always use SPF, and I always use a moisturizer with SPF, and I use the Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer SPF 30 from Aveeno. And this is amazing. I love it because it contains SPF, it's a moisturizer, and it doesn't leave a white cast on your face. So if you're dark skinned looking for a good SPF moisturizer, this is really good. My mom recommended it to me and I've not looked back ever since then. Amazing stuff. It also doesn't break me out too, which I really like, and I think it's fragrance free if I'm not mistaken, but this is really, really good. So I use a lot of actives on my face, and when I say actives, I mean like AHAs, BHAs, and more. So I always make sure to protect my skin during the day with an SPF moisturizer. So that is it for my daytime skincare routine. Oh, I forgot my eye cream. Oh, and I also use an eye cream too. I use this during the day and at night as well, but this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Super Cream Gel. But this is the eye cream I use currently from Estee Lauder, and I use this during the day and at night. And this sits really well under makeup as well, so you don't have to worry about that. All the products that I have mentioned here, they all sit well underneath makeup, so you don't need to worry about your product peeling or your makeup applying patchy because of it. These are all makeup friendly. So that's the eye cream I use. Now on tonight. So My routine at night is my skincare routine at night after I've taken off my makeup and washed my face with a facial wash that I showed you. It's pretty similar with the hydrating toner. I don't use the exfoliating toner, I use the hydrating toner from Payukangyo. And then I go in with my nighttime moisturizer. Currently, I am using the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Face Cream at the moment. I really like this stuff. I've actually seen quite a bit of a difference in it. And is that I use this one. Another one I really like is the CeraVe Night Moisturizer as well. So the CeraVe PM, that's another good one. That's a good drugstore alternative. But right now I'm using the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus Youth Power Cream. And then in terms of my actives, because I do use actives at night, I do my treatments at night. I have 3 products that I rotate. So I only use 1 active per night. I don't mix and match actives or serums. So I have 3 of them that I'm going to walk you through. So the first one is a hyaluronic acid peptide serum, and that is the Estee Lauder Advanced Nighttime Repair. I've actually noticed a difference when I use this. I noticed that I wake up more radiant and luminous, and when I do my makeup, I'm like, why do I look so radiant? I can't really explain it, but you just have to use the product to really understand it. But I really want to keep this in my rotation because I have noticed a difference in how my skin looks the next day when I use it. So this can be used in the AM, but I prefer to use my vitamin C in the AM and use this at night. And this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Nighttime Repair Serum. So that's the first one. The second one I use is by CeraVe. This is the acne control gel, and it does what it says it will do, which is control acne. I think the active in this is salicylic acid and lactic acid and glycolic acid as well. And I just started using this recently, so I'm still testing it out, but I have seen improvement in my acne spots since using it. And I do recommend this product. So this is my first bottle, and I only use this at night, and I make sure that I use an SPF during the day because it does increase your skin sensitivity. And then the last one I use is like the GOAT, and that is tretinoin. I use tretinoin 0.05%. Tretinoin is a derivative of vitamin A, and it's just great for wrinkles, fine lines. It helps with acne as well, and just help speed up your skin's turnover so you have youthful, glowy skin. I've been using tretinoin now for about 3 years or so I recommend anyone incorporate retinol into their routine because you will reap the benefits long term. So those are the 3 actives that I rotate within my nighttime routine. And then I already showed my moisturizer, I already showed my eye cream, which I use at night as well. And then to seal everything in, I use argan oil. Argan oil is the oil of my choice for my face, and I find that it helps to just seal everything in so I can sleep looking glazed. So I do go to bed at night looking like a glazed donut. That is the truth, and that's just what I prefer and what works for me right now. Youth is worth the effort. And yeah, so I'm trying to think of and see what else I have. Oh yeah, my deodorants as well. I use antiperspirant deodorants, but I use 0 aluminum, and I use this one from Dove. It works for me. It has a very light smell and it's aluminum free. So that is it for my skincare and my body care routine. We walked through my shower routine. We worked through my facial washing routine. We also walked through my body care routine in terms of my creams and my lotions and my butters. And we walked through my nighttime skincare and daytime skincare routine. So that is it for this video. I'm going to check the comments one more time. I hope you all found it helpful, and the person who did request for me to make this video, you have seen all my secrets. I have spilled the tea, and if you have any more questions, you can let me know in the replay. I will see what the comments are saying. Dippy's from India. Skincare routine, share with me. I already did. Hello, darling Raja. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. And yeah, I'm not seeing any more comments right now, and I'm done talking. So thank you all for watching. Tell me what more what you'd like to see next. Before I leave, a quick outfit check. I am wearing this stunning Ankara African prince dress. It has a pear, or I guess it's the strawberry printed on it, and it's just a very simple flowy dress, very feminine, and I just love how I look in it. I have it on with my my handmade in Nigeria earrings made by my mom, which you can purchase on LAJA.com. I have a pink headband on. I make crystal headbands, so if you're interested in that, then you can also look on LAJA.com for the various crystals I have. I post about it all the time on my community tab, so you can see the different options that currently exist. And then I also have my jewelry as well on my fingers and my hands. I wear these all the time. I wear these daily. And that is it for this video. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you want to see next. I know this is a little bit out of the norm of my videos, and my skin is oily, so I'm gonna blah 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 blah. Ooh, oily skin problems. But yeah, I know this video is a little bit out of the norm from what I typically post on my channel, but you all requested it, so I'm delivering. So if you want to see more of this type of content, let me know down in the comment section. And also, I know I did the body care and my shower routine. If you want to see my perfume collection and how I mix and match these lotions with my perfumes, I'm happy to do that too. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video and live. Bye.